Before here on the show, haven't we, about how it's always multi-millionaire TV presenters and politicians flying around the world that tell us all about climate change, our carbon footprint, the usual guff and nonsense, We're all very aware of how we have to protect the planet. We all try our best. And it's something really, I don't know about you, but I noticed this the other day. Why on earth is everything in polythene and plastic? Why can't you buy grapes or bananas just wrapped in brown bags like you used to when you were a kid? It's not our fault, is it? If you look at the supermarkets, nobody tackles them. Nobody says, why are you putting plastic stickers on apples? But as ever, as I say, it's back to these climate activists that really get everybody's nerves on edge. Now, over here in the United Kingdom, we have a little watch breakfast TV show called Good Morning Britain. And it has a weather presenter, Laura Tobin. Guess what? She's got a book out all about the climate, etc. And she never fails to regale with her stories about glaciers melting or how the Earth's coming to its end, There's always a dramatic conclusion to her many broadcasts. She's very pretty, very pleasant, and does know her stuff, but seemingly has that scaremongering tactic that ITV seem to have through their DNA whenever they're doing a broadcast. But have you noticed they never attack their own? And as ever, let me explain. You see, Laura's on that TV show Good Morning Britain with another guy called Andy Peters. Now, Andy Peters found fame after being locked in a broom cupboard over on BBC TV with a glove puppet for children's television. But now, many years later, he's decided to become a competitions guy. And basically he does all of the competitions for that particular show, also throughout ITV daytime. And this really results in Andy flying around the world to all those luxurious destinations, sometimes for a matter of 2.5 minutes on screen. That's right. But does Laura take her own colleague to task? No, never mentions the fact that Andy's flying around the world, seemingly just to do a report about Iceland or Christmas or Mauritius in the sun, or getting a yacht if you enter this competition. And the competitions are not cheap, let me tell you. Oh no. But there's one man who does incredibly well out of that particular competition, none other than his presenter, Andy Peters, who allegedly owns half of the company that put the competitions together. So could that be the reason why the weather presenter, Laura Tobin, does not want to attack her colleague about his climate footprint? But as ever, you never see these stories on air or in print, do you? But they're quite happy, both Laura and Andy, to regale us, tell us off on morning television about what we should be doing to save the planet. All the meanwhile, Laura's published a book and Andy's seemingly still flying around the world. I'd love to know what you think to this particular story in the comments below. As ever, is it one rule for one and one rule for different for multi-millionaire TV presenters? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.